Tonight, Donald Trump's running mate, Ohio Senator JD Vance, is facing some fresh scrutiny for yet another disparaging remark he made in the past about people who aren't parents. Vance, of course, has been criticized for his 2021 dig at, quote, childless cat ladies. That's a comment that he says was a sarcastic joke aimed at Democrats. But in a newly resurfaced video from that same year, he blasted a teachers union president for not having children of her own.
So many of the leaders of the left, and I hate to be so personal about this, but they're people without kids trying to brainwash the minds of our children. And that really disorients me and it really disturbs me. Randi Weingarten, who's the head of the most powerful teachers union in the country, she doesn't have a single child. If she wants to brainwash and destroy the minds of children, she should have some of her own and leave ours the hell alone.
Well, you just heard her name there. My source tonight is Randi Weingarten, president of the American Federation of Teachers. Hi, Randi. You're shaking your head. What's your reaction?
I mean, look, I'm used to right wing taking shots at me. I mean, they don't like unions and they don't like public schools. They've, told us that. And they've said, Christopher Rufo and others, that they're going to try to create great public school distrust. So I'm used to that. But this is what's so crude and gross about what he did here. We're at the start of the school year. Teachers and parents need right now to really connect with each other so that we can help kids engage. That's the number one thing that parents want of public schools for their kids. They want them to thrive. They want them to engage. They want them to have a love of learning. So when the guy who's running for vice president now takes on every teacher who doesn't, who he thinks doesn't have kids. By the way, I have kids by marriage, but every teacher he thinks doesn't have kids and takes on every modern family at the same time, takes on Catholic nuns, takes on new teachers who haven't gotten married yet. I mean, what is he doing? What is he thinking? But for me, what's worse about this is that it makes it harder for teachers and parents. It makes it harder for kids when he goes on with this rubbish. That's what's bad about this. He knows better than this. He should take some responsibility, at least at the start of the school year, as we're trying to really help kids get into school again.
And he made those comments in 2021, but he had more to say about them to now. Yeah, exactly. He doubled down.
Yeah,
I mean, he didn't back away. He didn't apologize. He didn't,
Exactly.
Let's actually listen to it, and then we can talk about that at the other side. So let's listen.
I didn't criticize Randi Weingarten for not having kids. I criticized her for wanting to brainwash mine.
So is that how you heard it, that he wasn't criticizing you for not having kids?
Well, first he criticized, maybe he didn't listen to his own tape from 2021, but the fact he doubled down on teachers today, and, it's just pathetic. Like, he has no idea how I teach and what I taught. Like, he should have come into one of my classrooms. Love, if, I may be teaching again this spring, college teaching this spring, I'll invite him to a classroom. I taught at Cornell last spring. My kids, just FYI, were champions, state and city champions in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. We teach kids how to think, not what to think. We teach kids to critically think. We teach kids compassion. We teach kids caring. We teach kids communication skills. We teach kids skills so that they can thrive in America. So I have no idea why he would even think that kind of teaching is brainwashing. I think there must be something wrong with this guy.
Well, you have invited him now on this show to sit in one of your classes. We'll see if he takes you up on that invitation. Randi Weingarten, thank you so much.